Our four semifinalists are set, and we're going to start with the matchup on the left-hand side of your screen. It's two of the biggest chess content creators on the globe. We have Vidit Gujrathi. He'll get the black pieces, the 8th seed. He takes on Hikaru Nakamura, who gets white. Look at that bishop on b2. It looks unpleasant, and yet Hikaru's going to fully develop. He may be able to strike with c4 at some point. Is it that bad for white?
I mean, I think knight bd2, bishop b2 castles, and like you said, if white can get c4 in, it'll be a while before white can contend for anything more than a just slightly worse position. But the first order of business for Hikaru is to complete his development, which is not necessarily a given in a position like this where d4 is very much on the table if white is not careful.
Right, there's a pin, the king's still in the center there, and
white's immediate threat here is queen h5. You cannot afford to lose the pawn. Rook c4 by Vidit. I think he wants to repark the queen on c8. Just get out of my spot. That's reserved for the BMW.
yeah,
He's going to put his queen on c8.
That's a nice move. And he can later put his queen on d7 if he wants that rook out of a8. But white can only increase the pressure on f5 so much. So, yeah, the queen's going to come to h5, 2 pieces attack, 2 pieces defend, and that's enough for Vidit.
Cannot really increase the pressure, as you indicated, but now Hikaru picking on the d5 pawn.
Wait, rook takes d5.
Oh my god, rook takes d5! Oh! He walked right into, wait, bishop d5, bishop f5, queen g8, and bishop h7? Is that the tactic?
Yeah, that looks available.
Oh my lands. Should I show this?
Yes.
Takes. Now it looks like black defends with queen g8. Black's up a full rook. Whoop! Bishop h7. Unbelievable. And he doesn't see it.
And
you take everything.
It's just 2 pawns and a knight for a rook, and black has a terrible king. So that was a missed tactical opportunity for Hikaru. He plays rook to d1.
Still better.
Yeah, because
he just completely underestimated the danger here.
For sure.
It's just bishop f5, and white is just tearing him apart. And it's very important, Robert, to point out this isn't forced. It's not like white wins in 2 moves. It's the combination of factors, right? The massive pressure on h7, the light square dominance, just the overall control over the position, and the abundance of weaknesses in black's position. All of it taken together render black's position indefensible.
And sometimes the problem with being up material is you just don't have anything left to attack. So black technically is up a rook for a knight and a pawn. And as you're pointing out, knight c5 to join the party. This queen can move back to h4, throwing a bishop takes h7 ideas, followed by rook h5. Goes queen g7, and knight c5 is...
Knight c5 looks pretty watertight. The king always has luft. And another thing that's hard about playing with those kinds of advantages, right? You know you're better, but you've got such a vast menu of options.
Oh!
What?
Wait.
What? Rook h...
Oh my gosh! What a move by Vidit!
Oh my god, he's just turned it around!
Oh my, what an unexpected move!
Oh my god, I completely missed that. That didn't even occur to me in my wildest dreams.
And it's losing now because your queen can't move without losing the rook on f7.
That's unbelievable, and you couldn't take it with the pawn because of the pin, and now Vidit is up a rook, and he should be able to win this game!
Oh my god.
Hikaru now recover with 3 pawns for the rook.
And there's increment, so that's huge for Vidit. You got 14 seconds. He can just put all his pieces in dark squares. Queen g7, rook f8. You know, the bishop's gonna obviously stay in a dark square because it can't leave it. But now Vidit should not have any real danger in his position. Queen f7.
Bishop
Queen f7
what Hikaru is doing.
Bishop a1.
Bishop h7. He doesn't see what to do. He goes bishop c3, escaping.
Bishop e1's a threat?
Uh-oh.
How did that happen? I can't get over it.
Oh my goodness. This is unreal. Rook h4 with no time on the clock. Where did that come from?
Queen f6.
Black's king is always going to be in trouble.
2 seconds
for a move. Oh my god, he's really cutting it close.
And I wonder if Vidit would be okay with the draw, but no, he can't be. He's up a rook for a few pawns.
Not at this point. He's maybe get the bishop back to b6, but are you really prepping a sacrifice on e3? I don't think so.
I think he's
getting queen e1 maybe.
Oh my goodness, that
queen b2.
Then bishop c3.
Queen c2.
Then queen e2. You force the queens off.
That's unbelievable. And Vidit, he has to spend every second that Hikaru is thinking to calculate these lines. Queen a1.
Go. Queen a1. Okay,
he missed it.
He drops back. Understandable.
Just like Vidit needs a waiting move, but he doesn't have one. Maybe rook f7.
And then king g7, just get your king out of there.
Rook f7. Oh my goodness. Queen d5 though.
King g7.
Yup, and then queen b2. He's almost ready to play. Check by Hikaru. He wants to check on g4.
Yes, that's annoying. Hikaru do everything he can.
Holding this.
And, you know, don't take your f to h7 square, because at some point bishop e4 will be a problem. Not now, because f2 is hanging with check.
I think he's paving the way for queen b2, but then queen g6.
Oh my goodness, Hikaru's just not letting him infiltrate. Ah, but there's no
infiltrate.
But you can't leave. No! Oh, God. Oh my goodness. And he could think about rook takes f3, but I don't think that's winning.
And he's back to home base here, but queen d1, he's got Hikaru on his back foot now as he infiltrates with his rook.
Oh, and it's queen. Oh my gosh.
So close.
Oh my goodness. Queen d7?
That
rook
was
b8.
the only move.
He goes here. Rook f.
Bishop c3, but then he exposes his backside.
Yo, 2 seconds! 2 seconds! Oh my gosh.
Repetition.
I don't know. I guess not.
1 second again. Move.
Oh my gosh.
Rook b8, rook b2.
Queen c7. Where is he gonna get in from?
I think he just should make a draw. I mean, he's got to get so close.
Rook b8. Rook b8.
Down to 14 seconds.
Watch out for bishop e4.
G6.
Watch out for bishop e4.
Bishop
e4. Oh
king
my.
G8. King G8. King G8.
Oh my gosh.
It's a draw. King. No, I wouldn't do that.
Wait.
Oh my God.
He's running.
Like for the win. Rook f8.
No, the queen e6.
King d8.
Oh my gosh.
Bishop c6.
This is the craziest game.
This is the nuttiest game I've ever seen. Queen e7, maybe?
Bishop e5. Okay, he plays it.
All hands on deck for Vidit.
Oh my goodness. King d6. Can black play for a win somehow? King d6 run to the
either side. King f3 though, I thought. And it's
oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
That might have been the craziest game in RCC history. And
c4 anybody?
C4. Rook
push
b2
it.
though.
Rook b2, queen c1. And if you play rook c8, there's still c5.
And now rook b1, I think. Because you can't take on c4 at the end of the line. And he finds that too.
That's bishop really bishop b4. Oh my goodness, c5.
Hikaru's finger is starting to slip away from the ledge, and he's up 2 pawns now.
And a very safe king for white. And that bishop gets to d5. Watch out for the black king.
And the possibility of playing quickly. Hikaru with no clear way to set threats. He's got to pull off another miracle comeback here.
And bishop h3 to e6 is another threat. The rook on b7, very dangerous.
d2.
And I wonder if he should go
the e file.
I was wondering if he should try king e4 and d6, but he's
whoa. That's a committal decision, but now he's gonna have weaknesses on the dark squares.
King e3. Okay, so
king e7. Oh,
he's losing the thread here.
He's completely lost the bishop e5, and Hikaru's got the blockade. He's gonna draw.
Complete blockade. Nothing that you can even do.
This is simply unbelievable.
And rook d2 back. Make sure no d6.
Vidit's gonna keep trying, but don't get mated here after bishop d4. And it's a draw. Unbelievable.
And look at Vidit. He's like, what more do I need to get in the
devastated. Game? It's 2 in a row. And that rook up position was understandable. Hikaru is a freaking magician. I mean, this is insane. And they're up to their bullet game. Here we go.
Oh, this is really bad for white. And look
really
at Vidit. Vidit up on the clock.
He's playing incredibly fast. It's like out of a cannonball.
He can just also take over the b file, right? Queen b5, b8-3.
He's got to move though.
Okay, take on a3 and play queen b5. That seems.
Goes b3. I like that too. I mean, that's a very practical decision because here comes the knight.
Yes, and c4
and here comes
or e4.
Yeah.
Because there's queen e2 as a response to either one.
Ooh.
So how do you make knight e1 was the idea? So queen f1 was a good chance.
Vidit can start pushing his kingside pawns. Get
you know
king involved.
I'm starting to get worried that white's going to push the c pawn at some point. And that's a problem. The knight on c2 is locked in there.
I would start repeating for black. I would not go for the win here, but Vidit goes for it.
He's pushing his pawn. He wants king f5 next.
And Robert, knight a3, your idea could very well be pertinent in an endgame.
It's true, but he brings king back to h7. Just wants to be safe over there.
Oh my God!
Knight 3.
F4. Oh, knight e3.
Knight 3 is winning.
Oh my God! Knight e3 and b2 was winning. Oh, now Hikaru pushed queen e5, queen e5, and queen b2.
Oh my gosh! He just gives up b2.
Here comes Hikaru's pawn. Oh, he doesn't do it.
Wow! What a move! What a move!
Restrained. Hikaru keeps the queens on the board.
Oh, the knight's coming to g4.
Knight's coming to g4.
Or to win the pawn c4.
Move!
Take it! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! You gotta move it.
Yeah, take the pawn. He's gonna flag.
Oh my gosh! Queen move.
Oh, he's gonna fly.
Oh my goodness!
He flying.
Oh!
He lagged and he flagged.
Oh my gosh! And he's completely winning at this point.
This
He's the simple 95 check, and he takes c4, and
it's over. 95 queen c4. You can queen c4 immediately.
no, the queen takes c4 is check.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous.
Vidit is devastated, and this was 3 games in a row, and you can see Hikaru is pumped.
निरंजन भाई
1 मिनट. अरे भाई बोलो भाई.
कुछ बोलो सब्सक्राइब के लिए.
अभी तो हम काम कर रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं आप 24/7 अपडेट्स चल रहे हैं, तो इतना काम कर रहे हैं. सो हेल्प अस रीच 50K ऑन आवर यूट्यूब चैनल. डू सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल एंड यू नो व्हाट टू डू. यू नो वेयर द बटन इज.